On the left of the example below, there are two figures that are alike. On the right, there are 5 more figures. One of them is most like the two figures on the left, and its letter has been marked on your answer sheet. So the two shapes on the left are alike in having 4 sides. They are not identical. The dimensions of the sides vary, but what they share in common is having 4 sides. Therefore, the answer is C.
Okay, for questions like this where you have to find out which of the shapes on the left here are most like the ones on the right there. What we do in this case are 3 things. Like I said before, always for nonverbal reasoning, 3 tips. Number 1, one element at a time. Look at one element at a time. Don't look at too many at a time. You'll miss it. One element at a time. Number 2, those elements are the snaps, either the shape, the number, the angle, the position, the size, or the shading. And you can use a combination of any of those elements. So those are the elements. The snap. So we'll use one of the elements. And the third one is the process of elimination. In situations like this where you have to find a shape that looks like the others, that looks like the shapes on the right, that looks like the ones on the left, it's purely by process of elimination. Because sometimes what you're thinking might not be it, and that's why it's non-verbal reasoning. They expect you to reason logically, and the logical way is to eliminate whichever one you think does not fit. So let's go. Because you have limited time, you need to look at these things very quickly, carefully and quickly. Quickly and carefully. Okay, so I will say for this shape, I have let me bring my pen up. All right, for this shape, you have um, two different ones, and one of it is divided into half. So the same thing as the tail now is shaded. The tail has one that is shaded. So let's look at this A, B, C, D, E. Which ones haven't got shaded tails? This has a shaded tail. That has a shaded tail. This one hasn't got a shaded tail. The others, this one hasn't got a shaded tail either. So it can't be C or E. It's going to be either A or B or D. Okay, next element I will look at is whatever is the tail there has to be turned 180 degree. Okay, you turn it 180 degree to get the other one which is not shaded, or from the shaded, from the non-shaded, turn it 180 degree to get the shaded split into half. From the 180 degree from the non-shaded, you could turn it upside down and it still give you that shape. All right, let's see. So from the non-shaded one, it's turned 180 degree and you get that. That's fine. Turn this 180 degree. This is not turned at all, because if it was turned, it should be something like this, and then one side shaded. Okay, so we can't say it is that. And we can look at that. Yes, circle turned upside down is still there. So is either going to be A or D? Which one do we choose? I can see straight away that the two shapes at the tail at that end must be two different shapes. Those are two different shapes, so you can't have the same shape. So these are same shape. That cancels A, and we are left with D. So D is the answer. Let's look at the next one. The next one is this looks a bit tricky. But like I said, don't look at the whole thing at a time. You will miss it. We need to do process of elimination. Which ones don't look like it? So let's take one shape at a time. So we can see is a circle here and then there's an oval. There's a triangle here and then there are triangles inside. So circle, we'll say that more like a circle. That's a triangle and then there are different triangles in there. So whatever shape is outside should be a variation of that shape inside. Okay, so this, yeah, we could say that's a square and that's a four-sided shape as well. This is a triangle inside, but you have a rectangle outside, so it can't be this. This is a the bigger shape is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and inside we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 6, we have different shapes, so it can't be that. It has to be the same size. Remember, we're looking at the number of shapes now. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and inside we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it can't be this either. Okay, so we have circle there and we have a triangle outside. I would say it can't be that either. So we're left with A, and A is the answer. Now let's look at another one. Let's look at another one finally before we take our exercise. Alright, so I can see straight away using snaps, I can see straight away that this one overlaps that one and that one overlaps that. This one overlaps this one and this one overlaps that one. So I'm looking for the bottom one overlapping the second and the second overlapping
the first.
So, yep, this overlaps, but this one doesn't. This one is like this is the first overlapping the second and second overlapping the third. No, that should not be the order. It should be the third overlapping the second. So that can't be. This one, we can see it's different because the second one overlaps both. No, it can't be. So we can see the third overlapping in this one. The third is overlapping the second, second overlap. This one, third overlapping second, second overlapping the third. All right, so that's the positioning we're looking at there. So we'll say we're torn between C and D. What else can we say? The shapes must be the same. Like this is a triangle overlapping another triangle and another triangle. This is a weird shape like a stone overlapping another one like it and another one like it. So the three items, the three shapes must be the same. Now let's look at this. This is a more like five-sided. This is one. It's not the same here. So I will cancel that straight away. We're left with D. But let's confirm before we conclude. Yep, that's the shape there. That's the shape there. That's the shape there. So we will say it is a D. All right. I hope you understand that. Now what I will do is I will give you another question to work out. So I want you to work this out very quickly. Actually, let me give you just this. Work out this. What do you think will be the answer? What do you think will be the answer to that one? Make sure you pause your video and remember the steps which I talked about. If you can remember the steps, you're good to go. Yep. Number one step is one element at a time. So for example, this one, you could look at the tail at a time. The tail there, and what tails are available. Or you look at the shape, or you look at the size, or you look at the position, or you look at the number, or you look at the angle. Just make sure you're looking at one thing at a time, and then you look at another one before you look at another one. And another clue is you use your process of elimination. Okay, yep, and I can reveal the answer to you that number 11 is C. Number 12 is B. Number 13 is A. I hope you got that right. So, do this example for me.
Thank you for taking time to watch these videos. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you like the videos we have for you today. Remember to always come on here to check for more of our beautiful videos, educational videos, inspiring videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.